Well, greetings, City Church family and friends. Today is June the 27th, and we are getting close to the conclusion of our series, Learning the Fear of the Lord. Today we're looking at Psalms 37, verse 7. Let me read that from the Amplified Bible. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him. With awe-inspired reverence and worship of him with obedience, he rescues each of them. Now, each of you probably have heard the terms or the teaching that we aren't to worship angels. Even in the Bible, whenever you see a disciple or one of the prophets, when an angel shows up and they fall down on their face, immediately the angel says, "No, I'm not God, don't worship me." So we don't worship angels, we don't pray to angels, but what we must understand, as a direct response to our lives, the Lord dispatches angels to come to us. You see this kind of very specifically in Daniel chapter 10, when he prays and fasts for 21 days. And when the angel shows up, he says that from the day you started fasting and praying, I was dispatched, I was sent. But it took me the 21 days to break through because I was opposed by the prince of Persia. There was a demonic opposition towards him to bring the answer or the word of the Lord to Daniel. You must realize that we live in a world that the unseen world is, if you will let me say it this way, is even more real than the natural. A lot of times people say, well, I don't know if I really believe in the unseen world or the spiritual dimension or the other dimension of where God is and the angels is. Well, you have to understand that realm is actually eternal, and it is more real or superior to this realm. This realm is temporary, and that, the eternal realm is going to come ultimately when Jesus comes back. And so what we must understand is when we pray, when we fast, and here it's giving this very principle or characteristic in our life, that when we walk in the fear of the Lord, when we walk in holy awe of reverence and worship and obedience to God, when we walk our lives out in the fear of the Lord, what will God do? God is going to dispatch angels. He's going to allow those angels or commission those angels to camp around about you. Well, why is that important? Because you have an opposer, you have an opposition, you have one that wants to kill and steal and destroy you and your life and your family. But what happens is when you walk in the fear of the Lord, you have the angels of the Lord surrounding you to defend you, to fight off every single day, every attack the enemy tries to bring against you. You have the angels of the Lord fighting for you on your behalf. Not because you prayed to them, not because you worshiped them, but that you worshiped the Lord. You prayed to the Lord. You fasted. You walked in the fear of the Lord. And because of that, angels are surrounding you.